So the other night, a friend of mine texted me and asked me if I wanted to go to dinner. Uh, it was a little bit late, about like 8 o'clock, and I was like, you know what, sure, like why not? Um, and he said that he was really craving nachos, and that feeling when you have a very specific craving and there's something you really really want, and you're like, I'm just gonna go do that. So I was like, yeah, sure. He sent me the name of a Mexican restaurant that's kind of near my house, and I was like, "Yeah, I've never been. Let's go." Like that sounds great. So we head over there. It's kind of crowded. It was early in the week too, so like it was oddly crowded. And we check in with the hostess, and she tells us that it's gonna be like a you know 20-minute wait. She takes his number and says, "You'll get a text message like when your table's ready." And we thought for a second about hanging out by the bar, and we walked over there, and it was like kind of crowded, and the crowd was really attractive, like a Beverly Hills, West Hollywood, like really pretty crowd. And he's like, like this wait could be a while. I'm like, yeah, I know. Like it's up to you. Like you're the one that wants nachos so bad. Um, so he pulls up Yelp and starts looking at other places in the area where we could potentially go to get nachos. And he pulls up a place that's like up on Santa Monica, which is a little bit further away, and then this other place that's like around the corner. And I'm like, yeah, let's go there. Let's check it out. And on the Yelp review, it was like like nachos, nachos, nachos. People were like, yes, like this is the place you go when you want nachos. So we leave the restaurant we're at. We walk to restaurant number two. We go inside. We're seated immediately. Um, and we're looking at the menu. And we're looking at the menu. And we're looking at the menu. And he's like, I don't see nachos on here. And I was like, yeah, I don't either. And then he says, this is all vegan. It was an entirely vegan Mexican restaurant, which of course it is. And so we're sitting at the table and like, what do we do? Like, what do we do? Like, do we just try it and see how it is? And we debated. I was on the camp of let's just leave. Like, we didn't even have water yet on the table, so like we could just totally leave. And a waitress came to us and set water down, and we were like, before you do that. And he asked her about the nachos, and she actually said they have really good nachos, but they're only available during happy hour. Um, and so he had to admit, like, oh man, like I'm really craving nachos. That's why we came. So we politely excused ourselves, which we probably looked really bizarre, which is fine. So we walked up to the third option on Santa Monica, and we sat down and we ordered nachos and other things. And right as we sat down there, his phone vibrated and he got a text message from restaurant number one. And our table was ready in what would have been 15 minutes. The nachos we got at restaurant number three were kind of bland. Um, the meat was bland, but they were good. And I guess, I don't know, the lesson here is patience. Just be patient. And read so that you're going to a vegan restaurant. Anyway, it is Wednesday, February 24th. I will see you tomorrow.